everyone, and good Monday afternoon. I hope you all had a great weekend. The weather was beautiful once the rain finally let up in a few locations after a very soggy kind of second half of the week last week. It's nice to see some sunshine today. And pulling up SkyCam, of course, we've still got some construction heading into Moorhead. This is eastbound on I-94 from our view, I should say, in South Fargo. So still seeing the backed up traffic, but at least we're seeing some blue skies. And today is the first day of fall, and it's shaping up absolutely beautifully. Definitely not feeling like fall. The sunrise today was at 7:14, sunset not until 7:24, and the equinox officially occurred at 1:19. Now, we've got the equinox, which has to do with the alignment of the Earth and the Sun. We've also got meteorological fall. Meteorological fall began back on September 1st. That usually aligns better with weather trends and much easier for data collection. Although this year and last year too, it hasn't felt like fall for the first day of fall. Right now in Fargo, it's 78 degrees. It's 78 in Devil's Lake as well, 79 in Hallock, 81 in Langdon and Grand Forks. Under those bright blue skies, just a couple of clouds drifting overhead. We had a foggy start to the day that has since all cleared out. Take a look at this. Now, the first day of fall varies between the 21st and 23rd of September, typically the 21st or 22nd. So here's a look at the data, though, for the 22nd. Today, the average high is 69 degrees, and you saw it, we're at 78 in Fargo, so we are about 10 degrees above average. And we started our day in the 50s, so we started our day about 10 degrees above average. Nowhere near that record high. Check that out. 1936, 101 degrees was the high, oofta. And the record low, a very chilly 23. That was back in 1995. And if you recall, 1936 was a very warm year back in the dirty 30s, so not all too surprising that their record high was that year. For this afternoon and into the evening now in Fargo, we will remain under sunny skies. We remain calm with winds as well. Wind has been very light today. With calm wind and clear skies, that leads to the formation of fog. That's why we had some fog this morning, and of course some moisture in the atmosphere from our weekend rain. And tomorrow morning we're looking at some fog as well. But Grand Forks this evening, very nice. 79 by 5 o'clock, 66 by the time we get around to 9 p.m. Wind out of the northwest, turning a bit more southeasterly later on this evening. Temperatures are going to remain above average, surprise, surprise, into the beginning of October. This is the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for September 28th through October 2nd. And this is the darkest red shading. I'll skip ahead here so you can kind of see on the map there. Nowhere in the country aside from near El Paso intended to be slightly below average, but likely above average here across North Dakota and Minnesota and into parts of South Dakota. So very warm across the board. Here's a look at the numbers just the next 3 days. 80 degrees for our Tuesday. Again, patchy fog possible, mostly in Minnesota. And then Wednesday brings another chance for some fog. But look at these temperatures. 76 Wednesday, 79 Thursday. So we're remaining a bit more than 10 degrees above average. It's not until we get to Friday that we see our next chance of rain, and not all of us, in fact, not many of us, I don't think are going to see that chance. It looks predominantly in northern Minnesota, moving through places like Lake of the Woods County, Beltrami County, and then eastward from there. So not many locations anticipated to see the rainfall. A little breezy on Friday too, but still warm at 78. A pinch cooler Saturday behind that front, 73, but then we warm right back up, 76 Sunday, 75 Monday, and take a look at next week. This gets us into the first 3 days of October. Temperatures remaining warm for this time of year. In fact, by the time we get to October 3rd, the end of this 11-day forecast, the average high is about 64 degrees, and we're forecasting 73. So soak up the sunshine, enjoy the warmth. We would love to see your fall pictures. It's one of my favorite times of year, and I love seeing how viewers are seeing it across the valley and across our viewing area. So if you want to send us some photos, you can do it on our website, valleynewslive.com. For from your Valley News Live weather app. There's a button to submit, or just send them on Facebook too. We'd love to see them either way. Hope you all have a wonderful evening.